school, or will you someday? Since prayer has been removed from schools, teachers report greater concerns, such as rape, robbery, assault, burglary, and arson. I ask you, do we keep allowing these negative outcomes to occur? Is your child or your loved one safe? I will now give you some history regarding prayer in schools. On June 25th, 1962, in the case of Engel versus Vitale, the decision was made to remove prayer and the Bible from schools. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that prayer, which was school-led or school-sponsored, was no longer allowed. The First Amendment to the Constitution was violated by prayer according to the United States Supreme Court. Therefore, from subsequent court rulings, if a student wished to pray, they must do so silently. Some schools repealed the prayer law completely, while others were successful with convincing legislation to allow a 1-minute moment of silence during school. The Regent's Prayer was found to be a breach of the constitutional law of separation between church and state. It stated Almighty God and prayed for students, parents, teachers, and the country. And then there was the Book of Common Prayer. The book was approved via Acts of Parliament in 1548 and 1549 for the Church of England. It was made by governmental direction. Controversies then occurred as to what should be included in the book. Groups then traveled to America seeking freedom of governmentally supported religion. Now, I am going to inform you of developments found nationwide since 1963, when prayer was removed. There's been a decrease in academic success, including SAT scores. There was an increase in births out of wedlock. Illegal drug utilization has increased. There was an increase in juvenile crime, and behaviors have deteriorated. Next, I will speak as to concerns voiced by teachers. Between 1940 and 1962, teachers' largest complaints of students were them talking, chewing gum, running in hallways, and getting out of turn in line. From 1963 to current, teachers have concern due to rape, robbery, arson, burglary, and assault. And dare I even go into school shootings or bullying. Establishment of religion, according to the American Constitution, means at least neither a state nor the federal government can set up a church. Neither can pass laws which aid one religion, aid all religions, or prefer one religion over another. Don't run away. Let's talk about the Bible. The Guinness Book of World Records reports that although it is impossible to obtain exact figures, there is little doubt that the Bible is the world's best-selling and most widely distributed book. Is it not fair to say that a student should be aware and at minimum exposed to the most popular book in the world? The most popular book not in the town, not in the community, the state, but the world. Nationwide surveys have shown that students of faith and not of faith report responding positively to the Bible when taught as a curriculum of literature. Why should we have prayer in schools? A Gallup poll listed reasons to have prayer in school. Solidarity, bringing people together. A form of expression, such as speech and a song. Morality. Building morality. This is a big one. Students need to know their value, a guide to making the right decisions. Exposure to other religions. Promoting tolerance and understanding. Respect for religions that require prayer time. Take note, I am not advocating for one religion over another with this speech. There is no forcing anyone to any certain religion. I am also not requesting the government to aid religion. What I am suggesting is to allow students who want to pray, pray. Those that don't may meditate or engage in a moment of silence. Schools would not have any one person leading a prayer. Students would be given the right to decide for themselves. We need to place autonomy and morality in these students. They depend on us to speak up and make the change. All you need to do is turn on the news, and you will see we have a lot to work on. This is a small test of change that can lead to large impacts in our society. Teens feel stressed, and many not managing it well. Teenagers are charged with after a classmate's suicide. Connecticut State Police stood guard outside Sandy Hook Elementary School on Saturday morning. Again, don't run, but the Bible should not be banned from schools. It should be taught as literature. What students choose to do with what they have learned is completely up to them. Let me stress again, there is no forcing of any religion on anyone. In conclusion, when done so correctly, bringing prayer or moments of silence and biblical literature back into schools will provide the positive change in the school system. Our future generation is worth fighting for this change. What is it worth to you? She's worth it for me. You can place your own image here. Any questions? Yes. What's your question?
How are you so sure that placing prayer and Bible in school will make a difference?
Well, the highest risk is not putting prayer and the Bible back into schools. It is clear to see the bad things continuing to happen in the school system. And if we give students the resources and options, this will help them to be the best they can be.
But we don't have the same religion. How is this not going to lead to more anger in the community?
Why is America so great? Because of our diversity and culture. If two individuals practice different religions, why should that be hidden? America is all about freedom. The more we accept one another, the better off everyone will be. Maybe we disagree because we don't understand. Bringing prayer and the Bible back into schools will lead to more understanding. Any other questions?